We are on. Hello there to Dale and Donna Hutchinson from Florida. Hi, Dale.
Hi.
This is the video for the Aphasia Toolbox April newsletter, and we're talking about whole person recovery, about the importance of, if you want to maximize your recovery of your speech and language, you really have to address all of you and all of your family and friends and so on. So Dale, how are you doing today?
Good.
That's good. Donna, I know that Dale, when this all started, when he had his stroke and he had multiple problems, that he was pretty impaired in terms of his speech and his language and a lot of things. He had a little bit of everything. You're right, Dale. So Donna, talk to me a little bit about what his recoveries looked like first.
At the very first, he was paralyzed on the whole right side and couldn't focus, couldn't really use his glasses, couldn't talk at all. Fortunately, the first word we were able to get out of him was Donna.
Was what?
Was Donna.
Donna. Okay. I thought it would have been fishing, but go ahead.
No, and he's used it a lot since then, so that's been good. But now he's not angry anymore with trying to get his words out. He may be emphatic, but the frustration level is mild. It's more persistent in getting his point across, and he will use anything to get his point across. Yeah. He will walk into the other room and bring a picture, or bring a book, or bring a fish from off the wall.
Yeah, that's great. So what I heard there was, Dale, you've become more mindful. You've released a lot of the stress, which lets your whole brain function better. And that work we did on pragmatics, on getting your point of using anything, especially for someone like you, a teacher, a coach, you get your point across any way you can. And as a coach, it might be just like yelling, but
yeah.
All right. So Donna, talk to me a little bit about, there were so many facets to your recovery program, Dale. When you came to Pittsburgh, you and I went to Gold's Gym and we worked out together. And when I visited you, we took a walk. And, tell me, there are a lot of facets. Tell us a few of the facets that you think were important beyond speech therapy.
Well, Dale was a health education major, had his master's in that. And so we always knew a lot about the importance of whole body health. And immediately, while he was still pretty much not able to function at all and not sleeping enough to make any sense out of his life, I began implementing the things that we normally would have done, which was good nutrition and exercise. Now, his physical capacity came back first. And so even when he was in the first month still on the neuro unit, he was walking all the time, and he was doing crunches. And he knew that he could do it. He couldn't stay in bed the whole time. And he didn't have to be told to do that. That was something that was innate. So I took a cue from him and made sure that he had the best possible diet that we could give him, even bringing him supplementary shakes in the hospital. And when he went after the first month to a neuro rehab, we began giving him supplementation in addition to good nutrition. The nutrition basically is following the Brain Healthy Diet. Dr. Daniel Amen is the one who has, I would say, the best that we've found. And then also gut health, and Dr. David Perlmutter has given the most of the research on that. So we introduced probiotics and fish oil supplementation.
So the words I heard were get back to normal, identify who you are and go with it. That means taking a little bit of a risk. I heard nutrition. What about some of the other things like, spirituality or music. What else goes on, Dale?
We began using music immediately. The first thing that we did was we brought music into his room. He would have music on all the time, and I sing, so I would sing to him. He began singing with me whenever
Nice.
he could, in whatever way that he could. And we learned after the first month some important information about activating the vagus nerve, and that is so easily activated by humming and singing that we made it a part of his morning warm-up. As he gets up in the morning, he has coffee, basically clear the melatonin out of the body.
Wow.
He does crossing the midline exercises. Simple.
Yeah.
Kind of what a basketball player would do.
Yeah, Dale, do you play any instruments? Musical instruments? What do you play?
Guitar
You play the guitar?
is nice.
No.
You used to?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
He's recovering that. He's been playing guitar weekly with a friend who's helping him to recover the connections between his music and his hands. And he has highly improved. He now can pretty much play and sing along with Amazing Grace. And he wanted to sing that song because of the Randy Travis video after Randy Travis had a stroke.
So, in wrapping things up, tell me 2 other areas that you can think of that maybe other people don't think about that are important.
Change. I mean, you have natural change, like meeting new people. And laughter. Yes, humor. That's what Dale wants to know. We watch funny things. We laugh. We told jokes. Our grandson sent him jokes when he was in rehab. And we would tell jokes to all of the therapists. And socially, making sure that we get out when we can and don't get housebound. And then spending time in nature. We live in Florida, so that's pretty easy. But we know that there are those up north who have to use full spectrum lights and take sun breaks and just at least gaze into nature, even if it's not sunny. Those would be the main things. Humor is a great one.
Yes.
Oh, great. I'm going to go back to our other screen. Well, thank you, guys. Those are some, I think, unique aspects. We all know about the importance of speech and language therapy and practice and drill. I just saw an article came out today about how mindfulness, one research study found mindfulness to be as effective as some of the psychological approaches to depression and psychosis and other things. All right. Well, thanks, Dale. I appreciate it, Donna. Dale, you're a great client, and Donna, you're a great coach and partner. So thanks a lot. I know people are going to get some insight into this stuff.
Good. Thank you.
See ya.